Good morning. Shantae here from Drops of Lady Aku 222. Y'all, this filter is making me crack up. There's fire in my pants. Whoops. All right, y'all. We're going to do tarot and oracle reading today. I am, let's see here. Should I do my Louisiana tarot, my hoodoo tarot? Actually, let's do this. So how this works, if you're just joining me and you're new here, I pray over the cards. Let me turn this music down. Feels like a distraction. I pray over the cards. So this is going to be a general reading. This isn't necessarily a personal reading, but the more people that tune in, I am able to tap into your energy. And we can customize this channel to fit especially to you, okay? That way you can come here every day and get a message that is just for you, okay? The more you watch, the more it's all about you. If the message isn't about you today, take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Don't be mad that the message wasn't for you. You know, Spirit delivers things in their own divine timing. All right, so what message do we have for you today? Father God, angels, guides, ancestors, guardians, Holy Spirit, we ask for your divine protection of this message. Please bring us a message for our highest good so we can learn and we can grow. Not only as people, but help our souls to grow and to do better. So not only are we serving you, God, but we are serving each other. Peekaboo! Y'all, this filter is something else. What message do we got? If you're just joining me, welcome. Ooh, we have a Tower card. So right now we have someone who is facing an epiphany, a Tower moment. Also, it could be a shocking surprise. It could also mean removing people, places, and things out of your life that no longer serve you, or ideologies that no longer serve you. But this is something that's inevitable because it is a major arcana card, meaning that the divine is bringing this down regardless if you like it or not. This is something that was destined, but it is for your own good. So when we have those moments in our life where we feel like everything is just hitting us hard, if things aren't going the way we expected them to go, just know things are being arranged on purpose for a good reason. Y'all, I think I might want to change this filter. Give me a second here. Okay. That was funny while it lasted. But this is what we're going to do now. Okay. All right. So we have the Tower card here. Okay. All right. Show us more, Spirit. That one wanted to fall. Oh, wow. You are realizing that. Okay, so from the Tower card to the Four of Wands, this is someone who might be changing homes, might be finding something out about their home situation, but also this could represent realizing that you've met the one in your life that you love, that you want to create and establish a relationship with, somebody who you see eye to eye with. But we're going to move further just to see exactly where Spirit is going with this. And if you're joining me, I just want to say welcome. Say something. Say good morning or something so I know you're here. I welcome everybody. Okay, yeah, the Empress. Okay. Whoo. Somebody's had a sudden realization that they are head over heels in love with an Empress. Okay. It's an epiphany. Their world is crashing down around them. Like, I don't know if I'm speaking to a man or a woman figure, but whomever it is, if you're a woman, this person, and like, this is a non-binary channel, but I am going to use him, her, he, she, they. Make yourself fit where it fits, okay? If I'm talking about a woman and it happens to be you, then that's your energy at the time, okay? Doesn't mean that you're less of a man or less of a woman. We all carry masculine and feminine energies within us. But this person has just realized that this is the love of their life, okay? They want to move in with this person. They want to celebrate. An Empress energy is someone who manifests everything. Everything around her grows. Everything around her is golden, okay? She's nurturing. She's loving. She's funny. She's an entrepreneur at heart. She has her own money. She really don't need nobody, but if she's with you, it's because she wants you. Okay. And she's not the type to hold it against your head. But also she is somebody that deserves a partner who will treat her as an equal. Okay. Not so much an equal, but like someone who's not going to compete with her, but they will compete, like they will battle the world together. Does that make sense? Not so much, I wish I could say what I really mean. It's not so much like a us against the world type of vibe, but like we can get through anything together. The world is our oyster type of deal, you know? Someone who doesn't see her beauty and her shine and her empire as competition or being less than, or the way that they see her doesn't mean that they're less of a person. Like, she's not better than them. Like, she needs someone who is solid and secure within themselves. And even if they are insecure, they need to work on that. So we have the Queen of Wands. So this is what's being destroyed, okay? There's a household falling apart. We have an Empress here, and somebody is letting go. Okay, they're letting go of a side person, somebody that they had been in a relationship with that they thought was better suited for them. Okay, because the Queen of Wands, she's very sexy. She's very alluring. She's very witchy. I'm hearing, I got the power. She can manifest a lot. You know, she's a head turner. She walks into a room and everybody looks at her. But in the reverse, this could have been somebody that they thought had everything that they wanted. You know, everything was attractive on the outside, but on the inside, it was pretty ugly. Also, this could be jealousy, competition and envy. Okay, so they're letting go of the other woman is what I'm going to say. They're realizing that no one else compares to this Empress. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, Six of Swords in the reverse. So Six of Swords is about moving away to calmer waters, you know, after an argument or a competition or anything like that. But this Empress right here, if this is you, this is like saying, you know what? I don't compete with no other bitch. Okay? And no, I'm not going to let shit go. I know who I am. I know what I want. And this song right now that's playing is a remix of Bianca, that's my daughter's name, Beyonce's Rocket. And it's a water-based song, so it's about emotions in my deep, babe, my deep, babe, my deep. And in the reverse here, this is saying I'm not willing to move to calmer waters in order for you to conquer me. Okay, I don't let anybody conquer me. If I give into you, it's because it's a willingness to give into you. Okay, submission is led by example. So if you submit, I submit. Okay, and we have the Hangman in reverse here with the Eight of Wands. So from the Queen of Wands in reverse to the Six of Wands reversed, we also have whomever this person is letting go of in order to be with this Empress. She's not very happy. She's not letting shit go. She's playing the victim. She feels pretty betrayed, to say the least. She's playing the martyr, or he's playing the martyr. Like I said, this could be a man in Empress position, but I'm not picking that up because I do have a lot of feminine energy here. But she's not moving away to calmer waters. She's upset. But also we have a person here who has realized the error of their ways by assuming that this was going to be a relationship of only passion. Okay, that this person only was dick chasing or dick dealing, and realized her worth, and this person's like, oh, why did I do that? I can't believe I did that. And they've got a new perspective, I would say, because that's what the Hangman is. It's about hanging upside down, seeing things from someone else's point of view, or another, what life has to offer. Maybe they've gone to out into the, I'd say, the elements, out into nature, wherever makes them comfortable, and they've allowed the divine to talk to them and show them things. But with the Hangman being in the reverse, it's like, okay, I finally see things. I've finally taken time to calm down. I've got my wits about me now. Okay, my head's in a better space, and I'm able to stand on 2 feet now. I'm not going to hang myself upside down. I realize that in areas where I have been self-sacrificing, that I needed to actually sacrifice something in this situation. And it wasn't myself or my values. It was people who didn't serve me. And that's why we have the Tower card here. When someone is always in their passions or chasing thoughts, that's what this Queen of Wands is. She's a thought. She a hoe. These are ideologies. Like, her next to her, no fucking comparison, period. The Empress embodies all queens, all the good and the bad. She could go in the reverse too. And when the Empress is in reverse, that's not a good position. That's not what you want. But the Queen of Wands in the reverse is someone who's like, you got the wrong fucking one as well. So with that being said, be careful when you're in the Hangman in reverse situation or position, I would say, that you try not to play the victim or the martyr. Like, let me try to give you an example of what it would be like for this specific situation here. It would be more like, well, I didn't do anything wrong, or they did this and this and this to me. And don't paint yourself to be something that you're not, okay? It's like taking accountability for yourself. All right, which is good. Now that you've got a new perspective and you're not moving away to calmer waters, like, I can't just let the dust settle here. I have to change this. I know what happened and I want to make this better. Okay, let me turn this down. We have the Eight of Wands, and that's a great card because it's a card of passion. It's a card of action and positive fast forward movement. Okay, moving on. This could stand for communication too. falling in love quickly, but we're going to clarify that. We're going to see if that's exactly what's going on here. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm moving these cards around because when I touch them, I'm picking up more energy. I'm getting more insight. So 8 of Wands, Spirit. Yeah, and that's another thing here. You're like, whoa, you know, this was moving a lot faster than I had intended to. You know, a lot of times when you meet the one, it comes out of left field when you're not expecting it. And, you know, you probably had people tell you that before, you know, that if don't go looking for the one, because you'll never find it. Okay, when you're looking for the one, you're gonna find somebody who matches your lower energy, because you're looking, right? You're looking because you're in a frequency of lack, as if you don't have it yet, and that it's something that you need and want. So if you're in that frequency of lack, you're gonna get lower entities. You're gonna get somebody who matches that frequency and that mindset of never having enough or not being enough, being insecure as well. Possibly moving in their passions, their lower extremities versus the divine, you know, the divine nature of God, you know, being able to whatever they touch turns to gold. And that's what I'm seeing here. This is amazing. Also, with that being said, you know, this happened like really freaking fast, and they're like, oh, I wasn't ready for this. I'm seeing Kevin Hart right now. He wasn't ready. Matter of fact, I might put that clip at the end of this video. But with the 8 of Wands, we have the 9 of Swords and the 6 of Cups. So it moved too quickly, and it put somebody in a state of anxiety here, sleepless nights, wondering how and why. And they're like, why did I do that? I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. This also talks about, you know, when you pray for something, God delivers, baby. Okay. If you're moving in a frequency of change and bettering yourself, it's going to happen, you know, and be careful what you pray for, because it's going to come. You know, you've dealt with a lot of thoughts. You dealt with a lot of dark entities. You know, she got a lot of black on. She got a black kitty cat. I mean, that's not a bad thing either, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm using it to help out with this reading. But you finally got your light, you know, someone from the other side, from the other realm, from the heavens, that God's bringing down to you. And we have someone who's sitting in anxiety because of it. Their worst fears, like, why did I bring bedroom mannerisms to this? Why did I let my old ways haunt me? Why did I do that? All that pillow talking. Okay. Why did I do that? You know, it's like this person was, refusing to let go of their old ways. And they're thinking back. They're thinking about how nice it was to be in your presence. Also what Spirit is showing me here is how intoxicating your presence is to this person. Okay, because with Cups, that's pleasure, that's nostalgia, that's great memories. It's drunken love is what I'm getting with the 8 of Wands. Like, you hit this person like lightning. And they want a new opportunity, because at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, which is interesting because I got this same card for another reading the other day. Show us more, Spirit. I love when the sunshine is coming in like that. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords like this in the reverse, this is part of the anxiety too, is because you or this person might have come in and talked your shit, put this person in their place, delivered a message very quickly, because swords represent logic. But also represents running away out of fear fast, quickly, having inner clarity and inner knowing. Like, you can't run from the truth. You can't hide from yourself. And that's what the divine is showing you in the reverse. It's like this person spoke their truth and the other person was spooked, was scared. I keep seeing Kevin Hart. He wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Whatever y'all did, you or this other person to you, you weren't ready or they weren't ready. Well, Five of Swords is from Knight of Swords. So Five of Swords, they feel mentally defeated in this situation. Mentally defeated. It's like they can't win for losing. They put themselves in a position of ego where they felt like doing the same shit as they did before with other hood rats, with other people, with other co-workers, whomever I'm reading this for. They feel like they couldn't win, you know. Being in a mind, you know, this person likes to one up. And you might even let them have the last word, okay? Because this is someone who's right. They came in, they said what they needed to say. They got it off their chest. And I don't think it was offensive, because I don't see anything offensive here. But I do see someone speaking their truth because it's a sword. And it's like, oh, that was a headache. I wasn't expecting it. And you rearranged their thought pattern, their thought processes, and they're realizing things about themselves that they don't like. And it's a blow to the ego, but the divine is here saying, you know what? We're going to let go of that shadow self and we're going to make you over. We're going to make you into a new person. But yeah, one person had said something and that last word or whatever, because you didn't respond and you walked away from it, now this person's like, oh, this is why they're in their head. Should I have said that? Shouldn't I have said that? I'm gonna tell you right now, the other person, you or this other person, don't give a fuck. If I'm hearing the song right now, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey, sorry to be like that early in the morning, but that's what I'm hearing. Anything else? That card want to flip over. I'm going to look at it. Yeah, they don't feel victorious in this situation. They're not winning. Let me turn this around so you could get the full spectrum of this card. You see how there's all these hands down here? This person's on a stage. This card represents victory, reward, and success for completing a mission, or for doing something of value, for moving forward in your passions. You know, the universe is rewarding you for doing such a good job, for moving towards the light, for moving towards something good. This also represents engagement of some sort. Being seen. But in the reverse, it's like, I didn't make this person feel valued. I didn't make this person feel respected, or I don't feel valued, or I don't feel respected. I don't know which side of the table you're on today. But yeah, in the reverse, it's like I've lost attraction, because that's what this is here. It's like losing attraction for somebody. It's like, I don't know, I'm still picking up that you like this person, you want this person, but this person has a way of like trying or making you feel unworthy of yourself. But as an Empress, you're like, I don't care. I don't care. I know who I am. I'm solid within myself. If they don't see me for me, that's their bad. That's their lost opportunity, you know? What card just flipped here? Ooh, beautiful. Okay. I like this. I really do. Okay. So moving from I said what I said, and that's what I said, and that's what I meant, to someone having the last word and feeling defeated and trying to one-up you, you know. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant speaks of institutions like banks, schools, higher education. Could represent the occult. But most of the time, what this card represents is the divine, God, and family structure. Okay, this represents higher level of commitment, being committed to self, submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And somebody praying and seeking, asking the divine for help. But also this person might be going to church or praying or, but this is saying, you know, I do want a higher level of commitment with you. This is somebody who I want to be exclusive with. And this is exactly, remember, we're going back to praying. This is everything I've prayed for. And why did I sabotage it? Let's see here. Clarify the Hierophant. With the Hierophant, whoo, good. Wow. So going from the Four of Wands, which represents twin flame energy, and this together, the Six of Cups and the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands, oh my gosh, and the Empress here, this is a soulmate. And I'm not talking about one of your homies or one of your friends or one of your favorite animals. I'm talking about this is life partner, the one that you have been preparing for your whole life. All the tests that you failed, all the relationships that you failed. It wasn't all for nothing. It was for this right here. And I think this is beautiful because we have the sun beating down. This is illumination. Seven of Wands, you're like, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to be guarded. I just want you to let your guards down. You know, this is the type of relationship you want to be in. This is what you're praying for, you know. God, I want to be in a relationship where I don't have to look over my shoulder all the damn time. Where I don't have to put somebody in their place. Because Seven of Wands is standing your ground. Standing in your truth. You're praying, you know, when it comes to court cases and things like this is someone who's pleading their case. But in the reverse, see how she's in a protected bubble? In the reverse, now we have that light here and that light here. It's like, I want to feel like I can exhale in my relationships. I don't want to have to look over my shoulder like, are they going to say something stupid in 5 minutes? Maybe. But if they do, is it something that I can forgive and not feel like this is the last straw? Or are they cheating? Do I have to worry about other hoes? Or do I have to worry about other men? Things like that. Am I going to feel safe in this relationship? And that's what I'm seeing here, okay? This is something that you can feel safe in. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's great. It's good timing. This is all divine timing. I know you hear that all the time. It's all in God's timing, but really it is because you got to do the work. Okay, so we have somebody who feels like a fool. They're like, you know what? I feel stupid because this is the Fool card. What it represents is taking a leap of faith, being, not knowing all the answers, but feeling qualified within oneself, saying, you know, I'm young. This relationship is very young. This relationship is very new. And jumping all in, jumping into the water, jumping off the cliff, and not worrying about what's underneath. You know, they know that they can swim, basically. And that an amethyst represents spiritual protection. But in the reverse, it's like, I'm not going to be a fool in love. I'm doing this carefully. Okay, I'm going to take my time. And maybe not jump in the water this time. Maybe I'll walk into the water. I'm hearing that song, Wade in the Water. Wade in the water. Wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. 'Cause God's gonna trouble the water. Yeah. Being careful in love, okay? Because realizing this is your blessing. This is God. Okay, saying, you know what, you don't need to be so guarded, you know, quit guarding your heart as well. Just be careful. It's okay. Don't tiptoe, don't walk on eggshells, but just be careful of the things you say and move forward in love. You are going to be lovers. This is, wow, beautiful. Okay, so whomever I'm speaking to right now, and I got this reading the other day. I thought it was a beautiful, amazing, intense love reading, but now I'm seeing more of it. Okay, so for whomever this is happening fast. Clarify. So we have the Hierophant. We do have a marriage here. Okay, the Four of Wands, the Hierophant, the Empress, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups. Where's the Six of Cups? It's the one with the dog on it. There it is. This is a divine counterpart. This is more than a soulmate. Okay. This is the type that'll make you leave. I'm hearing Usher right now. You make me want to leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship. So that might be something that we're dealing with. You know, I don't hear songs for a reason. I know when I'm channeling music, there's always a message in there for somebody. Now, this message might not relate to everybody, but there's somebody here that needs to hear this. And also, you know, when I do these readings, these early morning readings, they're for me too. So as I'm speaking to you, have you heard that phrase, as I'm ministering to you and ministering to myself? Yeah. And we have the Death and Rebirth card, starting something new. You know, letting old ways be dead and gone. That's beautiful. From the Lovers to Death. It's like, you know, changing your ways. I like this. Because the other day, the Death card was in the reverse, being too stubborn to change things about yourself that don't work. That learning to bring love into a situation. Okay. Beautiful. What? The Chariot card. Yes. Yes. Taking control, taking the reins back into your life, back into your hands. Realizing you're two different people and accepting it, two different backgrounds. Oh, and by the way, that's what the Fool card is as well. An interracial relationship too. So, with that being said, not even just interracial. I mean, you guys could be of the same complexion, don't get me wrong, but you could be from different countries as well, different sides of the world. But somehow, some way, God has you've traveled and you've come together because, you guys are divine counterparts. Look at this. Two different, you're definitely supposed to be together with this person. But you're releasing the old and taking control back into your life. What am I hearing? Hold on, give me a minute. What am I hearing? you're releasing the past, whatever you've been holding on to. Also, if we've had a lover here, okay, where'd that card go? Hold on, I don't want to lose track. Okay, so we're moving from God, guarded, lovers, death, and Chariot. Okay, also, we have someone who's passed on, who's on the other side. Okay, a lover coming through from the other side. If you've lost somebody, a lover, a previous lover, they're coming to talk to you now. Okay, we have Taurus, we have Seven of Wands, Gemini, Libra. Okay. No, we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. We have Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, and then we have Cancer here. So we have someone from the other side saying, let down your guard. Okay. Love, bring love into the situation. What we had was what we had. It's dead and gone, but a rebirth of that love, that intensity. Remember who we were, but it's okay to start anew and to move forward, to take control, release the past, and move forward. Okay, that was an intense message. Okay. Wow. And I spoke to somebody the other day about that. They said that they had lost a loved one as well. Okay. Okay, let me change this music because I like copyright-free music. That way I can upload these to YouTube without it being banned. So show me this relationship, God, this new relationship that's coming in. You know, we have a Tower. Ooh, that was intense. Ooh, this sun is beautiful, but it's opening my pores. Your love is 1 in a million. It goes on and on and on. You give me a really good feeling all day long. Your love. We have the Phoenix rising. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. Transformation. Look at that. You're renewed. Rebirth. Beautiful. Wow. So we have we're rekindling after someone felt stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Also, that's what this could be here. Was shocking. Okay, surprising. The Tower doesn't necessarily mean like an attack per se, as if like stabbing you in your back or betrayal or anything like that, but it could be. And also swords represent clarity and mind. Clarity of mind. Being reborn, living a new mind, transforming the way you think, new thought processes. So we had the dragonfly, being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. Yeah, so, okay. So what I'm seeing with these cards here is you guys can, whatever you've gone through, it just made you a better person, okay? This is going to help you renew and regrow and change your mind. You're going to realize the error of both of your ways. But also heal. You realize where you went wrong. You know better. Now you do better, Let's see what else is here. Ah. Sorry. These cards are slippery. The Runner. Yeah, and that's what we had. We had that Knight of Swords in the reverse. Someone getting spooked and running. Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. This person that they were running from, we have empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So it'd be different if it was going this way. You know, if a guy was running from a girl or a girl running from a guy. But initially this was the energy running. This person does not want to be intimate. They don't want to be vulnerable. Okay, they thought they were going to move along with swag towards this girl. They thought that they could run this girl. Okay. Now with girl with the snake. Now I know it might sound like she is manipulative or something like that. You know, we think of snakes as being that way, but actually snakes are I really like snakes. The reason is they use their intuition and they go by frequency. Okay. When they're on the ground, they have to feel things out. They're not seeing things necessarily with their eyes. Okay. They smell, they use their senses. All right. They feel things out. So this is a very intuitive person. Okay. That's why we have empath here. Someone who's able to feel things out. And when you're in your ego, you're kind of in your narcissistic ways. It's like, you know, I want what I want and I'm going to have what I want. And I'm going to force my dynamic upon someone else. And I thought I could just use this person and get what I wanted out of them. And she was like, no. I see exactly what's going on. I'm very intuitive. Very psychic. Look at her hair is covering her eyes too. I don't need to see you in order to know what the hell's going on. And if you fuck with me, I'm gonna bite your ass. And always remember, you know, what is that saying? It's like picking up a snake twice. You know, it bit you the first time. Why'd you think it wasn't gonna bite you the second time? You can't use the same. She's got her boundaries. She's like, you're not going to play me like that. But we have someone who's wanting to come back as well. Wanting to renew things. Want to rekindle after, you know, moving an ego. And this person's feeling stupid. It's like, why did I do that? Okay. If I handled her with care, if I was easy, if I brought love into the situation, she wouldn't have bit my ass, right? Oh, her fangs too. She got fangs. Ooh, you got a lot of cards that came out. Wow. This is just confirming the cards that are on the table. This right here, moving away to calmer waters. Look, she's in a boat. 6 of Swords. Okay, and this is the boat. Receiving what you need, progression. Arriving, moving on, and closure issues. With this Chariot here, this is the combination of these two cards. The Chariot, taking control, moving on from the past and moving forward. And keys on a ring. Yeah, we have keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Yeah, that's why she bit your ass. We have the Runner, fear of intimacy, empath, narcissist. This person was being a narcissist. Very one-sided relationship. Not seeing her for her. And that's why we have that 6 of Wands in the reverse. Not seeing the Empress. She told your ass who she was. And this person didn't listen, okay? wanted to string her along. Shit. No wonder why. Bitch your ass. I'm seeing homie the clown right now. Homie, don't play that. Bop you over your head. We have one date, give it at least one date. It takes time to know someone. Take a chance and switch up your type. This person already thought they had you figured out. They thought you was a hot girl summer in this shit. That's what they thought this was. They took your kindness as being too friendly. You feel me? And we have a relational abuse. Notice the red flags that may be emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature, and ask for help in a situation. Yeah. With the person like with Empress, you can't just go in and do what you do. You can't. You gotta take time. But the good news is, like I said, y'all are learning. We have ascending. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. You both learned something about yourself. You learned to quit being so damn nice to people and rock it with your fangs out all the time. Let them know who you are from the gate. So it's their choice if they want to get bit or not. The same poison that you put inside of them is also the antidote. Okay, so maybe they need to be kissed twice. You know what I mean? They need some of they need some of that medicine. We have ascending, the phoenix. Iron sharpens iron. You went through the refiner's fire. You've grown. You're ascending to higher heights. You're rising above the storm, above problems. I also hear Spirit is saying that you two together are going to be a little bit different than your community and what you're used to and what you've grown up with. People might think that you two together think you're better than somebody else. You might get a little backlash from the people around you saying, oh, don't be with him or don't be with her. And the only reason is because of fear. They don't want to lose you, but also a lot of people don't want to do better in their life. But please be careful of relational abuse, emotional, physical, sexual, financial in nature. Did you hurt this person, when it wasn't time, when it wasn't invited, emotionally, physically, sexually, financially? You didn't give back. Okay, one person was giving, the other person wasn't. Yeah, we have someone who is upset. But you guys are coming out of it, okay? I want you to focus on this, the phoenix and ascending. Bring forgiveness to the table. Put your pride and your egos aside, okay? It's all right. You know what you did wrong. We have must list, okay? Be unapologetically self-loving. Decide on your must-haves, then release it to the universe. You can't force the other person to sit in that energy. Because if they're not willing to accept it, move on, because God's got something else for you. This could be your end-all, be-all. Okay, I have a message from Google 3 years ago, photos. So, also, with that being said, we are in Mercury Retrograde, and this time of the year when Mercury goes in a retrograde, it's about reflection, looking back on things. You might have exes that pop up in your life right now, and it's not meant for you to hook up with them. It's not meant for you guys to get back together, but it's good for y'all to be talking, or maybe just even think about how that relationship was, why you were in that relationship with that person. What was it at the time that they represented in your life? What was the energy that you needed? And to be that yourself. You want to be your own hero. Be the person that you need. at that time in your life, and think about all the reasons why it didn't work out and the part you played in that. And 3 years ago, who were you with 3 years ago? What were you doing 3 years ago? Where were you living 3 years ago? Where were you working, at that time? So think about that. And then forgive yourself for allowing that behavior, because now you know better. Are you doing the same shit you were 3 years ago, just in a different atmosphere? It's time to move on up. I'm hearing that song by People. That's an old song. That's from like the 90s. Moving on up. I'm moving on now. Time to break free. Nothing can stop me. I might even post. I'm going to post that. I know it's old. Oh, but it is Throwback Thursday. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Be unapologetically self-loving. Okay. And release it to the universe. So don't hold someone to your standards. If they don't have morale and see you and see your worth and know their own worth, that's not your problem, baby. You can tell them, but let it go. Let God deal with it, okay? You're not God. But we have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling loss, grieving, and mourning. Yeah. And because of destructive habits, this was at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. Destructive habits, addictions to gambling, alcohol, sex, negatively impacting relationships, toxic thinking and behavior. Now, when this person fucks up, it's probably because they're on some type of vice or whatever, but that doesn't mean that's not who they are. They say a drunk man speaks a sober man's mind. Is that true? Is that true? I remember one time in my drinking days, not to say I don't have a drink every now and then, but I'm talking about when I was like drinking every day heavily. I had one of my homeboys had come to town to visit, and we had gone out to drink. It was just a group of us friends, and I had never thought about him romantically ever, but it wasn't until the next day till I realized what I had done. But I was blackout drunk. But the next day I remembered that I had invited him to come in my house and sleep with me. It was like, it's all coming back to me now. I was like, you're going to miss this chance, come hit it, And he said no. And he got in his car and he rolled off. Not to say that he wasn't attracted to me, but he had more respect than that. He had more self-control than that. And that's what this Chariot card is about, is taking your power back, having self-control, realizing who you are, and deciding you're going to let the past be in the past. It's okay to have a drink every now and then. But when that happens, you end up sabotaging yourself and your blessings, okay? So, toxic thinking, behavior, addictions, gambling, sex, destructive habits. I don't know. And then we have, when I split the deck, we have the escape artist. So may sabotage end to avoid hurt, afraid of being loved, still looking. Don't run when it gets real. This is some real shit right here. Okay, fear. Fear is the opposite of love. Fear is the opposite of love. Let's see. What else? Is there anything else you want to say, Spirit? Addiction. Okay, so that's twice now with the destructive habits. Addiction. And with that runner card, it said runner and codependent relationship. So addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. So addictions are creating a blockage in this relationship at the moment. Okay, this person has an addiction that they're scared to tell you about because they don't want you to leave. But one thing that I do know is this is like a ball and chain relationship, their mindset right now. And fear of abandonment comes up when I get this card here, because the other card that goes with the runner card is the chaser, which is fear of abandonment. Okay, you always have a runner chaser dynamic in a twin flame relationship. So this person is definitely not wanting to let you go as well. Okay, with that being said, it doesn't have to just be alcohol or drugs. It could just be the relationship, the person. Like when they attach to people, they're attached, and that's why it hurts more. You know, when we have heartbroken here, we have two cards about feeling heartbreak and pain and separation, you know, feeling lost. This person don't know what to do. They don't know how to fix it. They want to fix it. This person kicking themselves in the ass. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're kicking yourself in the ass, but we have talking. Oh, that's why, because it was in the reverse. Y'all ain't talking. Interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hoovering. So remember that narcissist card that we had? Hoovering. This person got a little bit of narcissistic ways about them. I'm not picking up a lot, but I am picking up a little. We will see. See here, empath narcissist paradigm. And what do narcissists do? They hoover, okay? Hoovering means they're going to come in, they're going to talk, they're going to act, they're going to sneak back in your life, act like nothing happened. They might even not apologize when they should. They're thinking if they give you a little bit of time that you'll just get over it and be the bigger person, be the adult, without inviting vulnerability and intimacy into the situation and being able to be real. If you're never welcoming the opening up a topic or a platform to talk about things in your friendships and your relationships, then that means you're not old enough as a person. I don't care if you're 60, 70 years old. You're still not mature enough to be in a healthy relationship. We're all learning. I'm not perfect. Definitely not perfect. There's some things that trigger me and I learn from them, but I have to ask for forgiveness when I notice that I've done something wrong, and I do. That doesn't make me bigger or better. Just I'm learning, and I want to be human and show you that I'm human and I care. So with hoovering, going back to that, it's like they're going to come in, act like nothing happened, but also it could invite love bombing, you know, being extra sweet and kind and things like that. So, you know, baby, you miss me, things like that. But it's usually hoovering. It's like, do you miss me? They want to be acknowledged. They want to know that it's you, it's them that you're thinking of. You know what I'm saying? No accountability. They just need to know that you're affirming them and their feelings. And we all have feelings. We all want to be affirmed in our relationships. Is that what I'm trying to say? We want to know that we're thinking of each other. So with twin flames, look at this. Yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, and complementing each other. I did say that, twin flames. Yep. Y'all were meant to be together. Y'all was created. But because of the relational abuse and transforming, this is the biggest thing here. Cassette tape. outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Also, cassette tape. This could also represent having a traditional, more formal, conventional relationship. Okay, this person is old school. They like old school. They believe in coupling. They believe in marriage. And where's that card here? That's this Hierophant card, and that's this Four of Wands card. Okay, let me get this. I just want you to see so we can always bring it back to the tarot reading. I've just made a mess out of all of this. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's this Hierophant and this Four of Wands. Conventional, traditional marriage. All right. And with twin flames, that's my twin flame card along with the Six of Cups here. This is just confirmation. Okay. This is your life partner. This is your other half. The best half, not just better, but best. And cassette tape, outdated thinking, conditioning. This person is the type of person that always wants to be married to whomever they're in a relationship with. And that might create an issue as well. But now it's like, I recognize and I see, and we can learn and we can grow together. And that's one thing that you guys like about each other, is the fact that you can have that type of relationship where you talk about things and you're able to move past it. But there's one thing that is common between the both of you. This is actually triggering, because when you have a twin flame relationship, you're triggered by a lot of different things that invoke healing, or just that cause you to see things about yourself that you don't like, that make you fearful. You're going to be triggered because I'm also hearing a song. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. See your face whenever I look at you. You believe in all the things we used to do. And this is why I just can't get with you. So, with that being said, they might have been with somebody. They're like, I feel like I know you and I don't know why. And that's what this is. This is a past life relationship. Your spirits have reincarnated over and over. You guys have faced lessons, and it's your spirits that you remember, not necessarily the person. So you might remind them of somebody that could have hurt them, or that they were in love with in the past and maybe didn't work out with them. So they're just assuming that possibly might not work out with you. So, and you're doing that with them. Okay. So just remember, your fears can be irrational. What was this? Where was that card about fear? Or maybe I was just talking about it. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. One date. It takes time to know someone. Take a chance and switch up your type. All right. This person might not think the way you do. Talk about things the way that you do. Remember, this person is used to hot body bodies. It's what they used to. You turn the tables on them. Here's something completely different, but their soul is thirsty for it. Their soul is hungry for it. All right. So don't sabotage things just to avoid hurt. We could have hurt feelings all the time. But that doesn't kill us. It makes us think about our shit and how we got in that situation, and why we did it to begin with. It could create feelings of resentment, but if you take time to think of why you did it, you can accept responsibility for your part in it, and give up the ghost and allow God to deal with the other person. Don't run when shit gets real. This person, realize your light, okay? You have to be healed to attract. You are a divine being having a human experience, and this is your divine counterpart, okay? So, with this being in the reverse, realize your own light and that you're worth it, okay? Twin flame relationship. They have a light, you have a light. If theirs goes out, the divine will light it again, okay? That being said, I'd like to finish this card reading up with some other cards, but I'm going to let it go from here and give you guys something to think about. All right, you guys, much love. You got something beautiful. Something beautiful sent from God. What?